Hi everybody, this is Backblast. Here I am again on Stationeers. You will have to bear with me with the sound. I have a new microphone and I'm still sort of configuring it, and I'm waiting for a stand to come for it and things like that. But bear with me. If the sound's not great, I apologise, but you can see the pictures. Hurrah! What do I need to tell you? Well, since the last time I made a video, I haven't actually done an awful lot. I've been messing about. There's nothing really changed in here. Everything's good. I did learn one thing about the furnace, okay, and it's a simple thing really. A lot of people have problems with the furnaces, and I certainly did when I started. And I've realised that what you need to do is put your two ores in first. So these two here that are highlighting bottom left hand corner, you need to put those in first. So you do your, was it 2 oxalite? 2 oxalite, I think it is. No, it's 1 oxide, isn't it? So it's 1 oxide, so it's one of these blue ones, and then 2 of those. Pop those in first before you put your coal and iron in. I don't know why. But once I've done that, it seems to work. The other thing is, once I've used it, empty out the gas and the pressure. Well, certainly the pressure. The pressure needs to go down. Temperature, we're not that bothered about. But let the pressure drop all the way down, and it gets all the bad gases out of the back. There we go. We're going. Yeah, there we go. Right, so let's close that up again. Come on, shut the valve off. If I was closer, it'd be easier. There we are. That's easy. Right. So yeah, if you're using it, pop these in first. So it's 1 oxide, 2 volatiles, and then put your coal and iron in a ratio of 3 iron to 1 coal. You only ever need just the 1 and 2 of these. You don't need like loads and loads if you put in loads and loads of coal and iron in. But do those bits first. Do the gas. Press go. The pressure will go up, the temperature will go up, then put your coal and iron in, and it'll work. I don't know if I showed you all this. I've changed a few things around actually. So we've still got the same up here. We've got 4 solar panels. We've got the usual sun tracking thing. There's no change there. I just moved the battery from up here because I spent most of my time down in the base, and therefore I couldn't see what was going on. I've now got 2 of these here. I put one of these in for the airlock, just to make it easier to configure the airlock, because it was too complicated with just the one power controller. So basically what that does is it takes the electricity here in the red and black high power one. It goes down into the battery, which is down there. I'll show you in a second. When it comes out of the battery, it goes through this transformer, which is currently set at 2000 output, and that then goes through both these two what they called automated power area power control, one of which runs everything on the top up here and everything in my little gas room, and the other one just goes down to the airlocks. So let's wander down there. So there's nothing much changed in here. I don't know if I'd put the floors in last time, but we've got floors in now. I do need to get some more tanks in here so that I've got all the gases captured and I'm throwing very little away. So every time I smelt iron now, all the gases are coming and they're going in the pipes, but some of them, if it's not oxygen or CO2, they're being lost to the atmosphere, and I don't want that. I want to capture everything that I can. What else has happened in here? Not a lot really. What else has happened down here? A little bit. So there's my battery. I just wanted to be able to see it from here. If I put any more batteries in, I could put them on top of each other or down, up and down this wall, so I've got a good visualization of me wandering in and out of the base. I can see it straight away. So what I'm working on at the moment is this. So you can see I've got a nice white interior to my airlock. Now the airlock still doesn't work simply because I'm doing digging and things, so it won't pressurize. So We cancel that, it will let me in, and what I'm doing is I'm putting these white panels up. Okay, now these are pretty, again, if you've not seen it before, if you're not used to it, it's a tricky process, especially if you're using these big box things rather than a plain wall. I've expanded this a tiny bit just so that I can make sure that I've got all the bits covered, and you'll notice that I've got some stairs going down here. There is a massive hole there, and I've not been down it, and I've no desire to. So I need to be careful about wandering around up here. If I fall down that, I could seriously injure myself. May even kill the character off, which would be a shame. Right, so these white panels. Now I like to use these big blocks, okay, rather than a simple wall. You know, these big frames. Simply because I can protect the base from depressurization better. These have a better limit than the panels have. Okay, so if for example the pressure goes really high, these won't blow up as quickly as the other ones will. The others will just blow out and the gas will all escape. If you've got these panels, well, let me talk you through this, because I've set this little thing up here. In order to make one of these panels, you need an iron frame. Okay, you put the iron frame down, it looks like that. So it's an empty iron frame. You've seen those before. You then need 2 iron sheets, which will make it into a solid block like this. And then what you need is one of these. So this is construction kit walls. Now let me just show you this. Have I got one? Oh, we have. I've actually got one knocking about. And I can, let's put it on, should I put it on this one? Let's put it on this one here. So construction kit walls, right click, and then you need to orient it as normal, you know, the usual, trying to get it where you want it. There's 3 options on it, so composite wall, composite window, and railing. Railing is a railing that would go around here, for example. And the composite window is what we've got on the other building, but composite wall is what we want. We're going to pop that up there, boom, like that, and it creates this little metal framework on the outside of your box, so you can just see that panel in there, and that means that you can add a steel sheet to it. So a steel sheet, left click on it, boom, lovely white room. That's what we're going to be doing. Actually, I don't want that steel sheet up there because I'm using it as my template, because I forget what to use and when. So I need to take this fella off here, simply because I want it there so that I know, boom, 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 what I need to be building. The problem I've got at the moment is I haven't got the resources, so we need to go and do some mining, and then once I've got the resources, I'm going to be filling the rest of this room in. So what I'll do is I'll go and get some resources, and I'll come back in one moment. Hi guys, welcome back. Just a very brief part of the video here, and it's a reminder that when you're in here doing your smelting of iron, check your air tank. I've got 650 kPa left, which isn't an awful lot. It might be worth just swapping this one. So swap like that, pop that back in. All of a sudden I've got 2,300, and this fills up almost instantly. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say on this. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Hi guys, we're back. I've got some of the resources, and I'm just going to talk you through what I'm doing and where the base is going, really. So I've made what I think is enough iron frames, and I think I've got enough iron sheets. I haven't got anywhere near enough walls, and I certainly haven't got the steel sheets yet. I haven't bothered smelting anything yet. So these iron frames are going to go around the sides. Yeah, so basically what I'm planning on with this base is that there's going to be another level further down, obviously further down, because I've made the steps there. And in order to not fall down this hole, just bear with me. In order to do that, I'm obviously I can't pressurize the base until I've built the second level and sealed it off. I don't quite understand where I'm going with this room. This room for me, it's a bit like an entrance where when you've come into the base, there might be things like there might be spacesuits here that you can put on for going out of the base. I would like to have the base where there's certainly a part where you can go into it and it's more like a living area, and there's windows and things, so that if you're in the base you can take the suit off and it feels like you're inside something rather than always being in the suit 100% of the time. And I don't quite know where that is. That would need to be near the surface because obviously you want to get sort of sunlight coming in and things. That's the plan anyway. That's the plan. Right, so I've built some of these frames around the outside. Let's just I'm now looking at that thinking maybe I haven't got enough frames. Yes. We shall see. We shall see. I need more iron anyway. I've got loads of iron deficit for making the steel sheets and the rest of the walls. But never mind. You know, we'll get there. We'll get there. What am I looking for here? We're trying to build some of these up. So let's get these frames built into proper walls. And, you know, thankfully this reaches quite a long way. I'm sorry if I'm shouting, you know, I'm just trying to make sure the microphone picks everything up till I get this lovely stand I'm getting. There we go. Let's we're looking good. We're looking better anyway. We're looking better. Oh, something I did think of while I was off camera and looking for iron and things. You know, I've got this massive hole here, and I could, in theory, fall down it, and the only way back out would be with my jetpack, I imagine. I don't think I'll be able to get out without the jetpack. Yeah, I am short of these now, aren't I? Something I did think of is you can actually use any gas in your jetpack. So if your jetpack, which is there, if you run out of that propellant, and I don't quite know what the propellant is, I think it's a mixture, but if you run out of that, you can actually use your waste tank or your air tank to briefly get yourself out of real danger. I mean, if you're absolutely about to die, unless you get out of the hole, you know, maybe there's lava or something, or there's no other way out for you.
Low pressure.
Low pressure? What do you mean low pressure? The suit's not open. Okay. I haven't accidentally pressed I. Don't accidentally press I, by the way. Everything looks alright. No. Okay, it's just a brief anomaly. That's fine. Okay. Why have I not got frames there? Do I need frames there? I'm not sure if I need frames there or not. I don't think so. I think what we're going to do is go like this. Boom. Boom. Coolio. And boom. Is that? I think that's that. My goodness. Did I actually count correctly? That's amazing. So let's get some of these fastened up here. So yeah, so I want this sort of living area, and I think that this room that I'm in now is going to be a kind of reception where you can get changed if you wish. Have I done them all? I've got 4 panels left. Why have I got 4 panels? That'll be partly it. Which other one have I missed? Or have I just miscounted? I think they're all done, aren't they? Certainly all the wall ones are done. The floor's been done for a while. Ceiling? We got all of them done? I think that's it. I think I've done all of them. Wow, I've got extra. We've managed to get extra. Beautiful. Well, they can go in there somewhere. Iron sheets and then construction kit walls. Okay. Floors I might leave to last because I've got some cable going through. I have got some cable up here and I think I might not do anything with that unless I put another light in further down. So I think I'll leave that for a second because I think I will put another light in over there. It's a bit dark in here without my light on, even though we've got a light there. I think we need at least, or maybe 4 lights in here, and I'll wire them up through the ceiling. Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do. Leave that one for a sec. We can do the walls though, certainly over here, can't we? Composite wall. Let's get you sort of building composite wall. Right, like that, like that. Beautiful. Boom. Oh, why have you not? Oh, okay. Cool. Right, so that is all of the outside wall now with a composite frame on. And now I just want to mention this. So this one I haven't done. There's going to be a corridor going down that way. Now it may well be that this is our entrance hall. It's got some lockers and things. It's maybe got a place for storage of spacesuits. And you go down this hall to get to a couple of other rooms. Downstairs might be where all the furnaces and the building machines are. They might be downstairs. And those gases will then route into a gas storage facility with the big dome things on. This direction, I'm going to put a door here. And this is going to go down to 2 rooms. And I think this is going to be the living room, where hopefully, I don't know if they've got chairs and things in yet, but I'm sure they have, because you can build spaceships. So I'm sure that either they have or are close to getting furniture. So there's going to be that living room where you can sit in. It'll have glass walls and a glass roof, and it'll be lovely. It'll be a million degrees hot, but we can have some venting, cooling system. And next door to that will be our food production hall. So there's going to be an area where we're going to be growing crops, and that will all come in a later video. So I hope you're enjoying the videos. I think I'm going to leave it there for today. I need to carry on with my construction of this room, which is getting there. You know, we're heading towards it. This will be a doorway, so I don't need to do anything with that. I could put a railing in now. I've got an extra little bit. Look at that. It'll stop me falling down there, won't it? I hope it does stop you falling. It does stop you falling. Excellent stuff. Good. I once read a story about a guy in Japan who had he lived in a block of flats, and he had bulletproof windows, and he was up, you know, 20th story or something, and he was very proud of this flat. He loved this flat. It was a gorgeous place, and he had these bulletproof windows in, and he had some friends around, and he said, look at these windows, these are bulletproof. And to prove it, he ran at the window. He ran full pelt at the window. The window gave way. It didn't smash. The whole window fell out, and he died. I mean, it's not funny for him and his family. However, what a stupid way to die. And on that note, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. When you come back, it might be looking a lot more like a space station inside. It's looking pretty good, actually. We're getting there very slowly. I'm working on my own, so it takes a while to get the resources together. But yeah, hope you're enjoying it. I hope you join me next time. My name's Backblast. I'll see you later.